Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you my most recent wax empty. So empties for the past week. Sorry, I'm just going to shut this door. Sorry about that. I do have one candle empty. Guys, I'm like so proud of myself. I'm really getting through some candles. I'm finding now that we finally are having cooler weather here in Arizona that I'm more apt to light a candle for a couple hours at night and just really enjoy the fragrance. Sometimes I will shut my warmers off. Most of the time I keep them on, even when I'm burning a candle. So this is from Homeworks, and this is Harvest Leaves. This is what the beautiful jar looks like. So pretty. So pretty with all those beautiful leaves. This I loved. The scent notes are spice pumpkin, mandarin, cranberry, fir balsam, and applewood. And geez Louise, this was a strong performer. It burned really, really flawlessly. Just beautiful. I maybe could have burned it a little bit longer. I don't know, but I'm ready to call it quits on this. And I loved this. How many times can I say that? Just a beautiful, perfect fall scent. I would say that you get mostly the cranberry and like that applewood with the fir balsam. I don't get like a note that stands out as pumpkin, but there's a little spice in here. Just perfection. Really, really, really loved this. Will definitely get that one again next year. I have a couple that I am currently burning. Some from Bath and Body Works, some from Homework. So you'll see those appear from time to time. Okay, let's talk about some Scentsy. I did not get through a lot. We finished up a Bring Back My Bar in Hemingway, and I really like this, you guys. This is rich ripe apples, woodsy notes, I think it said, cedar and sandalwood. This just reminds me of fall and winter on cold. It's very nice, warming. It is not super strong. I would think with like cedar being in it and the fact that it has spices and like woodsy notes, that this would be like a throw you out of your house scent. And it wasn't, but it was pleasant and it was enough. So I would get this one again next year. I mostly melted this in my bedroom, surprisingly, and it was very, oh my God, I'm just going to keep saying everything was very good. Yep, that was very good. I've had this sitting in my collection for quite a while, is Stroopwafel Delight, and I know that this is a fan favorite. Every time I picked it up to smell it, to decide if I was going to warm it, it reminded me of buttered popcorn. So, like a bakery buttered popcorn. So it didn't seem very appealing to me. That's what the packaging, this is still currently available. However, I warmed this in my classroom. I brought the whole clam to work with me, and I put 2 cubes in my warmer. And again, bakery seems to be the thing that I get the most compliments on. Maybe that, I mean, I wouldn't warm bakery at school in like May or when we go like in July. I wouldn't do that, but I get so many compliments. Like the apple butter frosting. I've done sugar cookies, churro. There's been a bunch that I've done, and I always get compliments on bakery. Also, the apple cherry strudel people love too at school. So this I warmed, and compliments galore. Okay, so 2 cubes. It lasted me a couple days. Then I changed it out, and I put 2 more cubes in. And was it my first class of the day? It was either my first or third or fourth. But it was, I have 4th graders at that time. And people were coming in like, "Ooh, it smells so good in here." The kids, like, while they're coming in and taking their seats and stuff. And one of the girls that I have was like, what's that smell? And I ignore, because I know, we're not gonna please everybody every day. What's that smell? What's that smell? And I ignored. And then she was like, I said, oh, it's the wax that I'm warming today. And she's like, oh my gosh, it's so disgusting. Oh, it's gross. Ugh. And she was like acting like she was gagging. Very dramatic. It's so gross. And other kids were like, no, it's not. That smells really good. It smells great. Nope, she kept going on. And I'm just like, this is all that's going to be on this kid's mind for the half hour that I have her today. Let me just get up and we will shut that off for the time that they're in here. So I did. And then as soon as that group of kids left, I went and turned it back on, and nobody else complained about it. So I am happy to have had this. It's definitely not a favorite of mine. The scent notes, if I didn't tell you guys, are creamy vanilla, rich melted butter, and cinnamon. And it's definitely rich. It is melted butter, which I think is why it reminded me of popcorn. Maybe a little too heavy for my classroom. So I brought it home on Wednesday, and I finished it up at my house. I put it in my loft in 2 cubes, and it wasn't like crazy all over my house or all over the upstairs. It was a nice aroma of this. I don't really get cinnamon, I guess, but possibly too strong for my classroom. I thought it smelled like a delicious, rich dessert bakery. A bakery dessert. But if I were to repurchase, I wouldn't bring it to school. And I just think that there's so many other great scents from Scentsy that I wouldn't pick this one again. But like I said, so many people talk about it and love it. So I'm definitely glad that I tried it. That was it for Scentsy. I know. I have so many bars open that I haven't finished. So you'll see those most likely next week. Also, I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and that you have got to enjoy some time off. If you work out of the home, that you've had like an enjoyable longer weekend and stuff. And yeah. Okay, from Better Homes and Gardens, this is weekend camping trip. I've had this for a long time, a year anyway. I say a long time. I think a year or so. And on cold, this was very soapy smelling to me. So I didn't really melt it. I think I melted like 1 cube, maybe upstairs when I wasn't upstairs. So I never really got like a true like read on this. But it's described as orange satsuma, tangerine, green apple, no, green cypress, warm clove, cinnamon, vetiver, and cedar. There's a whole lot in here. So what I will say about this is like a spiced citrus, but not like spiced orange per se, but like a variety of citrus mixed with like fall spices. That's what I would say. I definitely can pick up the cedar in here. Not crazy strong, but you can smell it. And then it says that it has cinnamon, vetiver, and clove. Those I don't pick out like single notes, but it's like that, mulling type of spice that, I don't want to really say potpourri, but sort of in that family, like if you like those types of scents. But it's weird because I wouldn't think of this, because I don't think that this came out in the fall last year. I thought it came out like in the summer. And to me, this is not really a summer scent. It doesn't matter, whatever. I finally melted it, is what I'm trying to say. And it was good, but it was really good. Like I had it going all over downstairs, and I mixed it with, where'd you go? With Kay Scented Melts with her Palo Santo, and fantastic. This was so good together. Really, really good. I like Kay's Palo Santo. Yes, hers, I haven't tried tons and tons from other vendors. I do really like hers better than another vendor's Palo Santo. So they're different. There's some type of, this is almost like a little bit more like clean man, masculine type of scent for K's. But again, really good with this. And this was fine by itself. I would probably pick it up again. I mean, I have nothing against it, but it was good with the Palo Santo. So there we have that. That's it for Walmart wax. I really don't have a lot of Walmart wax. For a long time I felt like I did, and I really don't now. Okay, moving right along from Destination Wax, I finished up a Scent Shot cup in Oregon Coast. That is described as fresh ocean air, salty seaweed. Does that say seaweed or sea air? I think it says seaweed. Here we go. Salty seaweed, sea spray, beach flowers, and driftwood. You guys, when I first got this, so when was this poured? This was poured in August of 2018. I did not like this. I don't know, there was something. It made me feel nauseous. So I put it away. And I kind of forgot about it. And then I took it back out like a year later, and I still didn't like it. But I disliked it so much that I didn't even want to give it to somebody because I didn't think anybody would like it, right? Then I took it out again. And I loved how this smelled. I don't know if I'm getting like the beach flowers. I feel like the beach flowers and like that sea spray, not really like, it's so hard to just, this is hard to describe for me. I don't really get seaweed. I don't really get fresh ocean air. It's really like those beach flowers and maybe the driftwood. But you guys, I really liked it this time. So I cut this in fourths, this Oregon Coast. I cut this in fourths, and I just melted it solely in my half bath downstairs. And it lasted days, each quarter of this, days. But I mean, it's a small space, stuff you always, well, not always, because I have had some fails, but for the most part, pretty much always throws in that bathroom. And it was nice. It smelled very upscale when it was warming. So, I wouldn't get it again. Like, I did like it, but it took me, you know, a few years. A few years to like it and to warm it. So, there's that. Things definitely change. We have a few from Kay. I have Sugar Cookie Crunch. I didn't melt that much for my newest haul. Like, I think this one is one that I've had for a long time. And it's good. It is a sugar cookie scent. So, nice. Probably melted this, like, while something like pumpkin or something that was cinnamon-ish was melting. Good. Strong. Long-lasting. I love Kay's melts. Pumpkin Caramel Crunch. Yes, I melted this while the Sugar Cookie Crunch. Because I didn't have a lot of these. I only had one of these scent shots, and only had one of the pumpkin caramel crunch. So, and I had two of these sugar cookie crunch. So these were all going in my main living space. It's good. You know what this, now that I'm thinking of it, you know those Danish butter cookies that come in the blue tin? So fun. We used to get that from when I lived in New York. Our neighbor that lived next door to us, she was an elderly woman, and she used to give us one of those tins of cookies, and we used to go crazy over it. Danish butter cookies. I know it has a name. I think it starts with a D. You can still get it. That's what this sugar cookie crunch reminds me of. So that was really good. And because I only had one of these, pumpkin caramel crunch, it was a good time to use it up. And it worked well with the sugar cookie. So there's that. That was a long explanation for not really telling you much. This is from the newest K. This is Beach. And it's is it Bobbi Brown? Am I right? Bobbi, whatever, you guys will tell me. Perfume. The only reason why I went ahead and warmed this was because the lid was cracked. So I put this in the boys' bathroom warmer. Oh my God, it smells so good. Just like sun tan oil and ocean and sand. This is good. Is it really a typical scent or something that you would think about melting in November? Yeah, maybe if you live in a place where you've had cold weather for a long time and snow and stuff and you're kind of sick of it and you need to take like a mental vacation, I would definitely warm this. I really enjoyed this in their bathroom as well. It smells so good, and I'll most likely hang on to the other ones that I have in beach until it is warm here again, which I'm in no hurry for that at all. Okay, let's keep going. This is the Sorrel and Lemon Thyme Jo Malone, I believe, type. I love this. This is so good. I want to wear like perfume that smells like this. This is just clean and fresh, and it's really, really very quite delightful. I like this. I'm glad I have more of it, and this is not a powerhouse, okay? This is not going to kick you out of your house, but when you walk into the room where it is, you definitely notice it, and I feel like would compliment the scent, compliment the person who's ever melting it. It smells really good. Okay, so yes, liked this a lot, and this was from the newest order. I couldn't wait. I was really itching to try that one. She sent us a sample for Frosted Juniper, which this is delicious. If you know what juniper smells like, it's a very like stand out scent. So this is like an icy juniper berry. Really, really good. This is Frosted Juniper. Really enjoyed this. So nice. That was a sample. Really appreciate that. I melted her K's Bum Bum Cream. The Bum Bum scent. That is the dupe of the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. This is so good, you guys. Like, so good. This lasted a long time. I melted this in my bedroom. Really enjoyed this. I was going to wait, but because I had melted the one from Up the Creek. Now, the Up the Creek one, yeah, I guess it does. It doesn't smell as strong as K's on Cold, but they both performed fantastic. Like, I don't think I could pick a favorite of these. And it's good to know, like, if you couldn't get it from K, that you could get it from Up the Creek. Like, they're that similar. So, really happy. Glad I have multiples of each. Okay, and then onto bags, and why this always takes me so long. Okay. I only have one from Rose Girls, and that is in her mini melters in Apple Clove Butter Noel. You guys, this stuff is so good. Oh my gosh, I want so much more of this, but I'm not. And even if it was offered again, I'm gonna wait till next year. No, it's so good. It is apples, cloves, and warm spices paired with Vanilla Bean Noel. Oh, this is just fall magic in a bag. I loved this so much. And I kept craving it and kept stopping myself from warming it because I didn't want to get sick of it. So I really stretched it out and stuff. And then I melted the last of it, I think I put it in, I think, Thanksgiving night. So, so, so good. If she offers this, or she has this available now, because I'm trying not to look at wax, get this. If not, get this next year. I'm definitely going to stock up on a few bags of it if that comes back next year. From Rainbow Melts, I melted Red Nose. This is tart cranberries and glowing ginger ale. So I don't know why this is kind of a winter scent to me. I like ginger ale scents in the summer, but whatever, I get it. So on Cold, yes, tart ginger ale, like Canada Dry ginger ale, cranberry. Warming this, so I have another bag of this, which I'm gonna wait until summer. Warming this, I had it going in 5 warmers downstairs, I think. This was like piercing strong. Like my eye, like makes your eyes water. Like, you know when you clean with bleach and how it's so strong, it's like up your nostrils and in your eyes, and you can't, like the scent stays there. That's what this did to me. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love this the way that I thought I would. I don't know if her ginger ale is different. But it just didn't give me that cranberry ginger ale kind of feeling. I don't know if anybody, I know Red Nose is super, super, super popular. Please, that's why I ordered 2 bags of it back in March. Tell me, am I missing something? Is this, do you really just get cranberry and ginger ale, or does it, I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. I don't hate it. I have another bag, and I'm going to wait till summer to melt that other bag. This is from Rainbow Melts. This was Java Bistro. These were some shapes. And this is vanilla hazelnut coffee, vanilla butterfudge, and glazed donuts. So hazelnut coffee in here, and you definitely get that. But I get a straight like coffee note when I smell it on cold, which is what I want. I always want something that has coffee in it for coffee to be the strongest note. I am not a fan of hazelnut coffee like in real life. I do not drink flavored coffee. So vanilla hazelnut coffee. So this was, like I said, coffee first. I got the vanilla-ness. I got like a bakery donut. Couldn't really say that, you know, that it's a glazed donut, but you got that bakery donut-ness. And then the butter fudge. This was nice. But I think when it comes to coffee, that's just what I want to melt. I just want to melt coffee. I'm not going to get stuff that's like flavored coffee scents anymore. I guess I don't appreciate it. I just want like espresso or a strong, like I think she does like cup of joe or something. I just want a straight up, like freshly brewing. That's what I want my coffee to smell like. Glad to have melted this. This was strong and long lasting. A little went a long way, and that was that. Ava's Country Cupboard, we did apple butter bread dough. And that's exactly what this was. This was a delicious appley, rich dough, but not, it wasn't yeasty. It was more of like a pastry type of dough. I loved this a lot. This, I believe, was in one of her leaves, which I was like obsessed with. So, so good. Poured in September. Did fantastic. Loved it. You could definitely tell it was apple when it was warming. Very enjoyable. From Up the Creek. This was the sample that she sent in her sampler of the peppermint sampler. And this was in peppermint vanilla. And that's exactly what this was. A creamy, yummy peppermint. Oh, this was good. So good. Not like a peppermint, like a straight up peppermint, those like Starlight or whatever they're called, the peppermint candies. This definitely had creaminess to it. Yummy. This was good. Really, really good. Happy with this. Strong, long lasting. Enjoyed. 2 from the Bathing Garden, and we are done. This is Bring Me Frost. This was a sample. And this was like a tree, like a frosted tree. Oh, this was so good. So good. This, kind of wishing I waited till December, but I have other tree scents. Really, really good. Again, Bring Me Frost. Strongly recommend. Long lasting. Very true Christmas tree scent. And then this one is Crystallized Vanilla Cookies. And this was like a sugary cookie. Not super strong, just a light vanilla cookie, a light sugar cookie is what this was. Yeah, so that's it. That shouldn't have taken 24 minutes. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope everybody is having a great weekend. Those are my empties. Not too bad. And I'm gonna wait, I think, until December 1st to actually like warm winter scents, possibly. But that's everything, you guys. Please take care, stay safe, wear your mask up over your nose, and Be nice to people. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.